Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, and it's December 5th, 2016. I have put together a video called Good Grief. Many of you know I lost my father 2 weeks ago, and for the duration of the two weeks before and the week after, I was filming short videos that I wasn't posting because, obviously I was in the middle of a very difficult time, but I want to share my experience of going through the process of the loss and experiencing the grief as it was happening. So the first part of the video is a friend of mine's mother happened to have had a tracheotomy before a few weeks before my dad had one placed, and he had just basically come to, and I brought her in to explain to him how she used her trach, and unfortunately the video got cut out, but that's what's happening at the very beginning. It's like I'm not a shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of guy. However, I do believe that that we as family members know each other and our habits and how healthy we really are. So when my dad went in to have a tumor removed from his lung, there was the possibility that they were going to take a large portion of his lung. And if my dad's health was up to the standard of a typical 73-year-old, I think he would have been fine. But my thoughts from the very beginning that I didn't share at that time were that I don't think my dad's going to be able to breathe again if he's missing this portion of his lung. Now, I'm glad the cancer was gone, so that was nice to have that relief. But as soon as the cancer was gone, I thought to myself, wow, my dad's lung is partially gone. And now I don't know if I believe he's gonna be able to breathe on his own. I knew that he would probably need oxygen, but I had no idea that it would be the last week I would be with him. So, thank you for watching, and I hope that this video helps someone, and I hope that there are people that have gone through this that can watch it and relate to it and maybe get a cry in, because for me, I call this good grief because I think it's important for us to share how we feel and help each other out, and hopefully this will provide a cushion and possibly create a little network of people that have gone through this or that are thinking about going, or when it's going to happen to them. All right. That saying enjoy the video is a weird way of saying enjoy this video, because it's a little bit sad and a little dark, but the light at the end of the tunnel is that my family was brought closer together because of this. And yeah, I'll let you decide how it affects you. Thanks for watching though.
And they were trying to talk, aren't you?
Yeah, they said no talking, Dad. No talking.
Did you sign language? I don't either.
He doesn't. He won't, and he's having trouble writing it down.
Whisper.
Hey, it's Jonathan here. Tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks that I've been in Dallas, which was 2.5 weeks before I found out that my dad had lung cancer. And it'll be 2 weeks on Wednesday from the time he actually had surgery to remove the part of his lung. Today's November 14th, 2016. We just found out that he might be having the onset of pneumonia in his good lung. He's still in intensive care, and he's on 100% oxygen. 3 days ago, he was able to function for 8 hours without the help of extra oxygen, but now it's 100% because 90% wasn't enough. So I'm waiting outside the hospital here at Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas. About to go in and talk to the pulmonologist. I haven't done any video documenting because who wants to take photos or video while you're trying to determine how much longer your dad's going to be sick or how much longer he's going to be living. That's all for now. Oh, and if I ever publish this, then thank you everyone for reaching out, your warm thoughts and prayers. They've been helpful for me, knowing that you've been thinking about me, and yeah, so thank you. Hey, it's Jonathan here. It's Wednesday, November 16th. Exactly 2 weeks after my dad had his surgery. And we were called this morning and told that we needed to come in and say goodbye. Now it's 4:35 p.m. and that was it. That was like at 8:30 a.m. It's been a long day, lots of visitors, lots of goodbyes, lots of crying. And I'm sitting with my dad right now. I feel like he's trying to tell me something, but I can't tell. I think he's listening. Love you, Dad. Lots and lots and lots of feelings and thoughts of my own, and it looks like he's having similar but different. I don't know. I know it's probably totally uncool to be filming this right now. But it's something that everybody goes through. Hey, it's Jonathan. It's November 16th, 8:04 p.m. Spent the day at the hospital. Spent the last, since November 1st, every day at the hospital except for 2 days where I needed a break. And Dad has not responded since Saturday. He's been on complete life support on the Michael Jackson drug. And just got home, posted on Facebook that Dad is declining, and got lots of really nice responses. I spent a lot of the day hugging my dad and crying on his chest/arm, talking to family. I hate losing my hair. And now I'm getting the house prepared for visitors that I anticipate will be coming by once my dad passes, which should be any hour or day, I don't know. But yeah, just documenting, because Facebook is real, but it's not completely real if you don't post stuff that's not vacation and happy time. And the only way for anyone else to really benefit from posts are when they're real. And I don't want to post this, but it's real. It's November 16th, 10:48 p.m. I'm a fucking mess. I can't sleep. I'm wondering what my dad's doing right now, if he's still how he was when I left him. And my mom is passed out, and I hear Three's Company playing in the background at a really loud volume. And there are raccoons eating cat food in my backyard. This fucking sucks. Fuck. November 17th, 12:30 p.m. Hospital room with my dad, whose kidneys are giving out, and just had a nice big cry, and the family's in the waiting room, and I'm gonna go join them. Hey, it's Jonathan here. It's Friday, November 18th at 7:57 a.m. We just found out that my dad passed away at 6:55 a.m. Friday, November 18th. Getting together with the family over here now, immediate family. My dad's sisters, Barbara, Eileen, and his brother, Mark, and Uncle Stanley, and I think cousin Gian. And we're gonna go over to the hospital and do a viewing of his body. And I just took a shower, and I cried a little bit in the shower. My sister called like 6:55, 7, and I put it on speaker after she told me. I went into my mom's room and got in bed with my mom and had her tell me and my mom over speaker so I could be there for my mom. Got here on the 1st of November. Okay, it's been quite a day. Went and viewed my father with some family members, and then we went to this funeral home arrangement place, greeted by like 4 butlers, and this like death business is complicated. I mean, discussing cremation versus burial is not cheap to die. It's my dad's siblings. God. It's been a very, very long day. One word of advice: don't die. Laura, do you have any words of advice for people out there burying their folks? Like, what about this like burial process that we just went through?
Are you posting this to Facebook?
Not right now. Later.
Well, then do it from a higher angle.
Oh, sorry.
Much better.
Okay.
No, my advice is plan for your children.
I just told them don't die.
That's a good.
And don't smoke.
Don't
Yeah.
smoke.
I'm on the patch. I quit vaping. Don't vape because I think that vaping is eventually going to cause cancer too.
Tired.
Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, it's Jonathan here. It's November 18th at 8 p.m. My dad passed at 6:40 a.m. this morning, and now it's time to write his obituary. Obituary writing time.
Okay, stop filming me. I feel fat.
Okay, well, I feel bald. And Aunt Eileen's gonna help. We're writing obituary time.
Okay. Don't worry. Just gonna record this process, okay?
Do we have a charger here?
I'm
You can
charging
use my
this,
computer.
yes, you can use mine.
How much do you have? Because I
I've got
have
it.
6%.
Okay.
All right.
Michael Bierner,
Let's
73.
talk about
No.
how to start this.
Went to be with his Lord and Savior Jesus
Jonathan,
Christ.
Stop, Jonathan, let's focus. I'm tired.
Let's
She's
do it.
tired.
Again.
Obituary, take 7.
17. 17.
Michael Mickey Bierner, 73, passed away November 18th, 2016, after a brief battle with lung disease. Do we need to say 2016? It's going to be in the paper for that day. Michael Mickey Bierner, 73, passed away November 18th, 2016, after a brief battle with lung disease. In 1953, Mickey was born in Dallas, Texas.
43. 43?
It says 43, sorry. Was born in Dallas, Texas, to the late Harold and Zelda Bierner. He graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School, received his BA from Tulane, and graduated from UT Austin Law School.
Can I read this so and listen? After serving in the Army Reserves, Mickey and Barbara returned to Dallas.
It does sound like y'all both served there.
Are you gonna try to make this all about you?
Barbara served in the Army.
After Barbara served in the Army Reserve.
Mom,
Mickey
you
returned to
changed
Dallas.
it around so much now
Barbara's-
that it sounds like you the one serving in the Army Reserves. No, Army Reserves.
Lieutenant Barbara Bierner.
Mickey and Barbara returned to Dallas where he joined.
It's not right.
Yeah. Don't bring anything up like that.
He served in the Army Reserve.
Maybe he was already in the Army Reserves before he married her.
Okay,
Was he already in the Army Reserves before you married
No.
her? He joined the Army Reserves after you
is it critical we say Army Reserves? I guess it is. We're trying to say
Yeah.
he's a patriot.
Yeah.
Okay.
After
Patriot.
serving in the Army Reserves, he and his new bride Barbara.
Oh, that sounds no.
No, it was 2. He didn't go in. He didn't go to active duty until 2 years after. That's.
But you
Was
know
it
what,
problem?
Barbara? Nobody's gonna fact check it. I mean, but if it's important to you.
Well, I know, but it's.
He was a war hero.
He was awarded.
Now we know what the photo will
He was
be.
awarded
Like,
the Purple Heart.
the flag.
The Purple Heart.
Hey, it's Jonathan. It's 2:26 a.m. November 19th, 2016. I guess the late night after the morning of my dad passing. And we finished the obituary, and then I laid down. Actually, I went through a bunch of photos and was looking at all these old photos of my family with my dad, and pictures of him when he was younger, and just and then I started reading all the prayers and messages on Facebook, and Facebook is a really powerful tool I I got messages from people from camp, from when I was a kid, and from like my group of Jewish friends when I was in high school, and people that went to high school with me that never really talked to me in high school, and sent me beautiful messages. My parents' friends were sending messages and saying stories about their experience with my dad. And my friends from high school talking about their experiences with my dad. And my gay friends that met my dad, my gay friends that didn't meet my dad but watched videos of him and were inspired by my relationship with my dad. Facebook is powerful. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. We're meeting with the rabbi tomorrow to discuss, I guess, what he's gonna say about my dad. I don't know. Never done this before. But all I know is we're meeting with the rabbi tomorrow. And I might. It's like stuff that was in my dad's pocket that he put in a dish. The robe hanging on the back of the door in the bathroom that he used. I'm turning the lights out at night. And my mom is walking around feeding cats. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night.
His life's work was his family. That was his
Yeah,
passion.
that's true. He was the
That
best
was his
daddy
passion.
that you could ever imagine. He never missed a kid's soccer game, never missed a birthday party. I mean,
He
Say
did.
that.
no, he would say, oh, I'll never forget one Hanukkah or Christmas. I think Mickey was putting together
your
a
father
swing
was a
set
lot of
for
things,
the
too.
kids. And all night long, I could hear him saying a few choice words that, as he realized that he had put the wrong part together.
Oh, look at that. Say hi to everyone. Hi there. Oh. Hi. Hi. Hi there. There we go. Yes. Mwah. Hey, it's Jonathan here. So, what do you do the evening before your dad's funeral when everyone's gone home? Well, it's freezing cold in my house, so I'm wearing my all black sweats. Actually, there's no real meaning to it. That's the only sweats that I had here in Dallas. So, well, I'll give you a little look. I picked out my funeral outfit. I know it's like weird, like since this is the only time I will ever do this, and if you haven't experienced your death of your father yet, here's an inside scoop to what happens behind the scenes. So you get the home all nice and ready for visitors, and put out little trinkets, mementos and pictures of things having to do with your dad. And yeah, so like there have been people here all day, and finally it's like the calm before, what is it, the calm before the storm, or yeah. Lots of flowers that have been given to us, and food, lots of food. Like my overeating tendency I'm actually pretty tame right now. Yeah, got like the table out that we never use, never have used. Now I guess I could call it the funeral table. And it's weird because, you know, you can only cry so much before you have to, like, calm down. Okay, so this is a part of the video I might have to cut. Oh, yeah, I can't go in here because my mom is...
Yes, you can.
Huh?
It's just
All right,
brushing
so...
your teeth. I've been
All right, don't worry, Mom, you're not on video. It's just me and Becky.
I've been trying to get her to come to bed for...
We can't get
Who
my
are we
mom to go to
talking
bed. We're not talking to anyone yet.
Oh, we're making a video?
We're making a video of, like, what happens the night before your dad's funeral. I know, it's kind of a
Before
more...
your dad's funeral?
My dad's. What did you do the night before your dad's funeral?
Mine?
It was recent. What?
Are you talking to me? For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Well,
It was recent though, right?
yeah. Well, no. It was in August of 2010.
It still feels like it was
It
recent.
feels like yesterday.
Yeah, and just
We
so
were-
whoever ends up watching this, this was my mom's like BFF,
That's right.
and she and my mom got into a lot. No, actually, she got into the trouble. Not my mom.
No.
No, my mom just watched and talked about her. But
She took my head out of the toilet and took off my earrings and my false eyelashes and made sure that I got to bed safely.
that's awesome because most of my friends have done that for me too.
Well, it's nice to have a
Yeah.
friend to take care of you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a minion. What is a minion? I don't really know, but it's a service that happens after the evening after a funeral, and it's I think I don't know the absolute definition of it, but it's a service that can go on for I think 7 days, but it's where the family gets surrounded by their friends and other family members and do some praying and share some stories about the loved one. And this, I don't know if you can see this little ripped piece of material, and I know I might get this wrong. Historically, when people in the Jewish faith are mourning, they would rip a piece of their clothing, and it was an outer way of showing the pain that they're feeling inside, the torn emotions that they feel, and there are a lot of other symbolic customs that are done too, but this is just a symbol of that custom. And so a lot of people are here at my house, and we're gonna have one more minion tomorrow night, and then I think the deeper mourning starts to occur when people aren't around. But it's all about photos and memories, and it's kind of like a big celebration with some crying in between. Hey, it's Jonathan here. It's late Sunday night, 3 a.m. I guess that means it's actually Monday morning, but Sunday, November 20th, 2016 was the day of my dad's funeral, and I can't sleep. It's just been such a surreal experience. Sitting and listening to the rabbi speak about my dad, eloquently speaking beautiful words about my dad, was a very mysterious. I feel like I was having an outer body experience within my body. It was like he said all the right things, but and then I was surrounded by a lot of people all day and all night, and went on a roller coaster of emotions, mostly happy, fluid. It was, yeah. I think the mourning process. It's a lot of people come and gather around you to. I think the point is to cheer you up, but I think that what they're really doing is distracting you, or they were distracting me from what's going on, which is a good thing, because I think trying to accept what's going on and in one gulp is too much. Man. Yeah. I watched TV, my dad's TV tonight, by myself. Yeah. I had to plant myself down and watch TV in my dad's TV, or chair. No, I didn't sit in his chair. I'm not ready to sit in his chair yet. Yeah, watching the TV was enough. Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, and it's day 7. Yes, it's been 1 week since my dad passed away. And this is the candle that burns for 7 days, and it's really interesting. I didn't really believe it would last 7 days, but it's really down to the 7th day. It's gotten very quiet in the house. My mom is getting ready to go to Friday night services with me. We're meeting my sister there, family members. It's the picture we had at my dad's funeral. It's his brother and sisters. This is my dad's chair. We had to cover this up. He spent so much time sitting at this chair, and yeah, we actually had to flip the carpet because there was like a hole where he used to tap his foot. It's my dad's room. I've been sleeping here. It's been a little bit eerie. I see like a little bit of his hair down there on the side, and yeah. Well, it's the end of the video that I made for this it's gonna take a while to adjust. I'm heading back to Los Angeles, but thank you everyone who has called, messaged, who went to the funeral, who signed the sign-in book, sent flowers, who sent food. Thank you to Rabbi and David Stern and the cantor Leslie. Everyone has just been wonderful. And all my parents' friends, thank you for reaching out to me, and it's been nice getting to know you. And yeah, thank you for the outpour from all walks of my dad's life. And you know, he was a very humble man, and he'd be like, wow, I can't believe all those people showed up. So thank you. All right. That's it.